I would like to open with a quote. Millionaires don't believe in astrology. Billionaires do. That was a quote from Gilded Age bad boy and my personal hero, J.P. Morgan. And I first read that quote on a very grainy, triple screenshotted Pinterest post, but boy, did it change me. You know, J.P. Morgan gets a lot of heat for his ruthless capitalism and being an enemy of the common man, but I think he really broke barriers for men who like astrology. Because back then, it wasn't easy. Men in 1912 had poker and the Bible, and that's it. But astrology? Astrology is gambling for dandies. So, J.P. Morgan paved the way for men who like to look at the sky. In fact, he was so into astrology that the only reason he didn't get on the Titanic was because it looked unfavorable in his horoscope. Can you imagine the shit that he got when he didn't board that ship? All his big shot financier friends are pissed at him for bailing, like, oh, John's on his sun and moon shit again, he's not getting on the boat. Then JP has to stand at the shore sadly and wave at the kid who missed the school bus. And then, of course, there's John Jacob Astor on the boat, and he's decked out in furs, drinking an old-fashioned, and he mocks JP. He waves from the ship. He's like, goodbye, pussy. But as that great white vessel floated off into the bright blue yonder, JP knew he made the right decision. I like to imagine that J.P. Morgan would check his CoStar every morning at breakfast. And then he'd look at the little list and it would be like, do layoff workers, industrial consolidation, build an empire. Don't, battleship, open ocean, bon voyage. And then the quote at the top would be, money doesn't grow on trees, cut them down. I think that CoStar is the most dangerous form of social media because it emboldens me to say yes to the day. CoStar sees the best in me and recognizes my potential for greatness, and it feeds me this flirty, fun advice, not knowing that I'm looking for genuine self-help. I'll read my little list, and it'll be like, do, experimenting, getting frisky, launchpad, don't, pickleball, hollaback girl, divine intervention. And I don't need a cryptic cheerleader, I need a voice of reason. So I've been trying to market myself as a very unique lover, someone with a very limited repertoire but a lot of special skills. Because sex with me is pretty meta. And I think that during sex, there's this rule that you can't acknowledge that you're having sex. It's like how actors can't break the fourth wall. You have to be so locked into your animal instincts and you're not allowed to give commentary. And for me, that's really difficult because I have a certain metatheatrical impulse. Instead of foreplay, I want to clap my hands and say, let the sex commence. And the same thing goes for giving feedback. Like, I am not a sexy person. I'm a person having sex. I'm not going to grunt and sigh like an animal. If it feels good, I'm going to say, nice job penetrating. And yeah, I think that sex is kind of like a play within a play. And it's really a clownish, logistical nightmare. I'm not going to break my focus to invoke some carnal energy within me. Like, if somebody's inside of me, I'm going to ask, what aspect of this experience is most compelling to you? Are there any aspects that you don't find compelling? How does this experience shape our relationship? And I feel like I'm taking the census. I need a pen and a clipboard. I don't think I've ever had a partner understand, I don't need to reach orgasm, I need to reach a conclusion. All right, thank you guys so much.